it's me, Calvin here, and I just wanted to say Happy Halloween and whoop whoop. Bye. I'm down. I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah!
Loud ass fucking trucks.
I know.
Now you want to roll the
Just a little bit, because you know it's hot. Okay.
Remember when we did this in the summer?
Oh goddamn! It was. We were sitting there like,
oh god, it's so fucking hot. Then we decided to just start driving around because we could at least have the air.
It was. A lot of folks asked me too. How do you guys do it? Go in the car. Well, I remember you guys were doing video for a minute. I said, well, I want to start doing video again.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry.
I know we're gonna do it soon.
Just tell people fucking mind your own business.
No, I want to do video again. That shit was fun.
I know, but I'm just saying, tell them mind their own business because we're gonna do video again. You know, it's not their fucking choice. It's not their fucking company. Damn it. Well, y'all, it's Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Happy fucking Halloween. Welcome to Stab Your Couch Super Halloween Special, the social vent. We've never done anything like this before, but I'm excited.
Hell yeah! This gonna be the longest one we've done so far.
Packed, fucking packed, fudge packed. Oh,
your fudge pack, Volchino.
Well, I meant more fudge. I meant more fudge packed into the podcast anus.
You nasty motherfucker.
It's Halloween, goddammit.
You're still a nasty motherfucker.
Being nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Go for it. Yeah. I like my fudge pack.
I didn't ask you to get your
boy.
But I can't be the sexy ninja.
Yo, Big Dad here. What's going on, y'all? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
This is my holiday.
I know.
Y'all can keep your damn Christmas, your Thanksgiving, your Hanukkah, your hoo-hoo, whatever the fuck it's called.
What the fuck's a hoo-hoo?
I don't know, but there's always some kind of fucking new holiday coming up. This is mine. Halloween.
Motherfucker. I'm excited because remember when I told you, I was like, oh my god, we're Halloween, we have to do something special. So there's kind of like broken off in segments, but we also have music. There's also a dope interview that's going to come up, and you're going to listen to that as well. Like I said, we have a lot for the show today. You're going to enjoy it, and we're not going to hold back. So I was thinking we can kick it off with the top 5 scary movies. Your top 5, my top 5, the go-tos, especially right when October hits. You know, your go-to Halloween movies. Big Daddy, you have the floor.
All right. My number one go-to Halloween movie every year is Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my... Yeah, no, it's not scary. It's not supposed to be scary, but that's just... With the whole Halloween theme, I just love Halloween. And that one just... does it to me every time. The only thing I find scary about that is sometimes that music, the way they sing. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh shit. Because I start bouncing, I'm just like, ooh.
I can see you there holding the popcorn and you hear the
eyes are all big and shit.
Yeah, like the fuck's going on, motherfucker. Jack Skeleton up in this bitch.
Yeah, shit, somewhere up in there, old long-legged, creepy, big-head motherfucker. God, shit. Second one, of course, Halloween. Now, when I first saw that movie when I was a kid, it scared the living shit out of me. Now, when I see it,
OG Halloween?
OG Halloween.
Okay, because you know they did a remake and they called it Halloween.
Yeah, OG Halloween. Yeah, Rob Zombie's Halloween. That one.
Wait, Rob Zombie's Halloween?
Yeah, Rob Zombie was the one who.
Yeah, but the newest one is called Halloween. Like the one that's supposed to.
Remember
when they said fuck the other sequels? This is a sequel to the actual Halloween movie. Yeah. But you're talking about OG, no Rob Zombie, no new shit. Halloween.
Jamie Lee Curtis, original. Yes.
Okay.
Halloween. That son of a bitch, that is one of my scariest. It just, I don't know, bro. That as like I said, as a kid, you know, my mom always watched scary movies, but would have the nerve to try to have us sitting there, have us watching with her. We're crying. Just shut up and sit here and watch it with me. Her scary fucking ass. And yeah, but now it says as I've gotten older, I appreciate the movie, even though it still makes you jump. It does. It still fucking makes you jump, but I love it. Number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, first one. That one.
I applaud you.
That fucking movie, oh my god. I still remember going to the movie theaters and watching it. Scared the shit out of everyone who went there to go watch it. They let us in. We weren't supposed to be there. We were in high school. And we were walking behind the Orpheum Theater when Orpheum Theater played movies. And we were walking, you know, we went to the side of the building where the trash can, the little lot is. And then, you know, when you go behind that alley right there, it looks like that one scene where they're walking and all of a sudden Freddy comes out. And my boy Johnny Dunlap says, man, what if all of a sudden Freddy Krueger comes out, you hear like his nails are scratching on metal. We ran from the Orpheum all the way back here right now where we're parked at in Brandon Homes.
Fuck.
But we didn't stop. We did not stop. Fuck that. Somebody's gonna get us.
Christmas sweater, motherfucker, you ain't gonna get me.
I know, ugly Christmas sweater grandma having ass, huh? Shit.
That's a good choice. Okay.
Number 4. This is recent. The first Annabelle movie.
Oh, Annabelle has been growing a little special place in my heart lately.
Man, you talk about just creepy. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it, folks. Just go. That movie you have to sit down and watch. You have to watch it and just absorb it. And fuck, I'm not gonna lie, it'll get you. And my number 5, some of y'all gonna laugh, but this movie fucked me up for a while. Not gonna lie, because when we were working at Harkins, it came out, and I had to be up there doing the goddamn projector and doing theater checks and shit like that, and going like in little hidey hole places because shit was breaking down. I had to hear little stuff here and there. Paranormal Activity.
Ooh, man.
That goddamn movie kept making me jump, especially when you, like I said, I was working at Harkins during that time and setting up the projector and then doing theater checks. And every time I did the theater check, it was always on some goddamn jumpy part. I'm walking and it happens, and you know, I jerk, other people jerk, and they laughing at me. Did you see him jump? Fuck you. Choke on you.
Walk around, be like, God damn, it was scary.
Go outside, go past that one double door, you know, before you hit the next one. I had to put my hands on my knees. Ooh, motherfucker, goddamn, I hate you.
Then you walk back in all like, look at me like that, motherfucker.
I was like, shit, how many more times I have to go through that? And then one time I had to go do a theater check. There was only one person up in there, and it was like the last showing, the like 9:30 showing. Yeah. And then that person left, and I was in there by my damn self still doing theater checks. I'm like, shit. I'd go to the first stairs where the rail is. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's good.
He's just kind of looking around with the flashlight.
Fuck yeah, I was, bro. Goddamn, what the hell's going on?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, scary ass shit. What's your top 5, man? You probably got some good ones.
Oh shit, man. Like I was thinking about this because remember I was just like, we should do like a top 5, but I can do like top 10, but I'll do a top 5. It'll be kind of hard, but let's see. First and foremost, God, this is a top, this is like 3 of them are competing for this spot. So I'll tell you the 3 that are competing for this spot. New Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Oh, that one was good.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And Original Nightmare. Like, because I'm a big Freddy Krueger guy, like huge Freddy Krueger guy. New Nightmare, because New Nightmare fucking even though Original Nightmare still like gets me every once in a while, and Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is like, it's still fun, you know, it's more of a fun movie for me. New Nightmare fucks me up, man. Like,
New Nightmare was the one that I don't even think I saw that one.
No, New Nightmare is crazy because it deals with the concept of Nancy, the actress, and being an actress in real life. Then all of a sudden she goes and meets Wes Craven, and she's like, I heard you're writing a new Freddy movie, and he's like, yeah, and it's scarier than anything I've ever. Freddy's scarier, and this and that, and her son Dylan is like experiencing like Freddy's in the bed and shit like that, and he has his Rex is like protecting him, and Freddy's trying to get into the real world, and it's now you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you're talking about. I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and a lot of people said the same thing like you. That was their number one pick.
No, and like that, and then like that when you actually see Freddy, it's not the Freddy Krueger you're fucking used to, because this Freddy Krueger's fucking scary looking. Like,
not Robert Englund.
No, it is Robert Englund. Yeah, and this one he has a trench coat, and his hands are actually his hands with bones, and his claws and shit like that, and it's like, if you look it up, Freddy from like, he looks fucking crazy and wicked, and it's a much darker tone, and this is not jokey Freddy, like, welcome to prime time, bitch, like
this is like the real deal, like what he really wanted to do, huh?
Yeah, so it's just such a great fucking movie. I'm gonna watch it when I get home. You see how he looks? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you need to watch that. Like, seriously, like, New Nightmare will fuck you up, man. Like, every time I watch, I still have nightmares.
Robert Englund, I met him.
You lucky bastard. That was always one of my goals. And that, what's so funny is, like, I always go on a nightmare binge. I'll rewatch them. I've sat through the 4-hour or 5-hour fucking documentary, Never Sleep Again, probably like 20 times. I've seen that fucking documentary, because like every sequel's like has a story behind it and how each director. But yeah, New Nightmare is definitely one. So okay, New Nightmare. Okay, number two. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. That movie fucked me up as a kid.
I think that one fucked up. It fucked me up.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. That's a hella good pick. That one
like real life concepts in a movie, is fucking like, oh yeah, like and that's why I was like, I'll never go to the fucking south of Texas or anything like that, because I know there's a family out there that's gonna eat my ass, and then when you find out like it was inspired by like Ed Gein, and you're like, who the fuck's Ed Gein? And you realize he was, he puts on these body parts and makes fucking desks, and it's just fucking crazy. Like, when you go behind that movie and like watch all the inspiration that came for it and to make that story and about the family with Leatherface and shit like that, it's just so insane. And damn, man, now I'm just like, I want to go on a fucking movie watching binge.
Wasn't Pigman from Batman? Wasn't he inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
A little bit.
Okay.
But Leatherface, and what's so funny is, what did I watch the other day with the wifey? Oh, there's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, The Next Generation. Was it 3 or was it 4? I don't know. I get lost with the sequels. But yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey's in there, Renee Zellweger's in it, and it's just fucking bad. They don't have the original house that they used, and Leatherface is weird and just has this, like, he doesn't look like Leatherface, and this Leatherface is like, but
it was crazy.
Yeah, but the iconic scene at the end of the movie really fucked me up. Like, she got away, got in that truck, they hauled ass, and just seeing Leatherface, just
going crazy,
that chainsaw, you're just like, oh my god, like, imagine living through that.
At first I thought you were gonna say the remake one with Jessica Biel. That wasn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was Texas Chainsaw. Let's showcase Jessica Biel's beautiful ass.
I like that one. I like the beginning more. I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre the beginning, because what I like that movie more, because at the end, the chick that's getting away, Dom's girlfriend, Dom's sister in Fast and Furious. Yeah, she was the actress in Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, and at the end of the movie, she's like, oh my god, I got away. Then, right up her fucking chest, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah, it ends with her dying. spoilers, I guess, like she's like, oh my God. And you're like, oh, cool. Whoa, she got away. She's one of she got away. Then all of a sudden chainsaw and like, and he just gets out and he's like, then he's here to, I don't know. I just love, like, I can go on for days about Texas Chainsaw.
Oh my God, damn.
All right, so that was number 2.
That was number
2 because New Nightmare, then original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The third goes to American Psycho. Not a scary movie, but it's psychologically disturbing as fuck. One of my favorite Christian Bale movies. I can watch, like, I don't even need Halloween to watch that movie. I can put on that movie any fucking time. And just how he is in that movie, just like the weird nuances of, like, my favorite scene in that movie, like, I'm getting all excited. My favorite scene in that movie is the cards when they're all showing off their business cards. It's basically showing off all their dicks. And he's like, no, check out this card. It's like, oh shit, is that eggshell white or whatever? And they're like, oh shit. And they're like, no, check out this business card. I don't know why, but that scene is great. And also too, his like weird little what he listens to pop music wise, and when he kills Jared Leto's character and fucking with the axe and shit like that because it was a rival dude and whatnot. But no, American Psycho goes to number 3. All right, damn, we're getting into the thick of it. Number 4, I guess because of my wife, Psycho, original Psycho.
Yes. Good choice.
Yeah, that's that movie. That movie alone. That if you watch the sequels, they're not that bad.
No, they're not. They're not that bad. But Bates Hotel was actually a pretty good series too.
Bates Hotel was dope. Not the Vince Vaughn remake though. Fuck that movie. Like that movie is fucking awful.
I was gonna go see it, and one of my cousins was coming out of the movie theater. Would you here see cuz Psycho? I'm like, that bad? They go.
Yeah, it's really fucking terrible. All right, so number 5. Ooh, this oh my goodness. All right, so I don't think you're probably not gonna know this movie. Hopefully the horror fans out there know this movie. House.
I remember House.
Okay, House. My brother bought them on Voodoo the other day, and I was like, oh my childhood fucking in my face. I was like, he bought House 1 and House 2, and I was like, oh my fucking God, that's my childhood right there. Those two fucking, like, I remember having the VHS and just being like, House was my shit. And it's really, like, the first ones are like really good. And the second one's like cheesy, bad, good. But yeah, so all right. So what's my top 5 is New Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, OG 1, American Psycho. What else does it say? Damn, I already lost my fucking top 5 in my head.
I know I did. I'm sitting here I got mesmerized by yours. I'm just like, damn. One of the movies I'm surprised I didn't say on there was Candyman.
Candyman's good.
Man, that movie still fucks me up.
So number 5 is House. Oh, okay. Now I remember. I have to go to number 1, New Nightmare. Number 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Number 3, American Psycho.
I almost said American Pie.
American Pie. Yeah, that's real scary. Motherfucker fucks a pie. And number 4 is Psycho. And number 5 is House. So let us know what your top 5 is. It's fucking hard. Like I said, I could have gone all the way to 10. I could have gone to 20. So, and if you get that Shudder, you know what I'm saying?
All those movies are on there.
Not all,
except for Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, you ain't got.
Yeah, you can get that on Disney Plus. But there you go, top 5. Let us know what your top 5 is. And you can check it out. And also, just so we can get it out there, because it is Halloween right now, Shudder.com.
That's right.
/podcast. Use special promo code
CPLUS. You use that after you create your account. Or if you already have an account, go to promos and enter
CPLUS. Get your scare on.
30 free days on us, and after that, it's $5 to make you holler a month.
And if you're a hardcore, just a horror movie fan, that app is for you. You can watch all year round. That's why it's so funny when everyone's like, oh, I gotta wait until Halloween to watch movies. I'm like, yeah. I watch fucking scary movies all the goddamn time. I watched Scream like a couple months ago.
Oh, that damn movie.
Yeah, Scream. Like, Scream was up in my top 10, but that's a fight on its own because that's another time. That's a whole nother podcast talking about Scream and shit like that. But we're going to go into a music break.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, shout out to Blackfoot 505. And you know what's so funny talking about Scream in his new album, what it's called? His new album's called Stab. So, if y'all know, Stab is from Scream 2 when they talked about the murders in Scream 1. And when he told me what the new album was, I was like, that's fucking dope.
When you tell me about it, I just had to smile. I had like this little smile on the inside. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was just like, and I saw this, I was like, oh, this is fucking dope. So, the album's called Stab. It is out now. It came out on Devil's Night last night. So you can check it out. The song is called Float. And if you like what you hear, go show Blackfoot 505 some love. This ninja's got skills.
Yes, he does.
And he's Native American, and he's indigenous and relentless on these fucking lyrics. So
that's nice plug.
Yeah. I'm telling you. You should pay me for this shit.
Oh, shit.
All right, y'all. So check out the track, and we'll be right back. Float.
Aren't you going to say hello? Oh, come on, bucko. Don't you want to balloon? Go on, kiddo. Take it. Oh, you want it.
They ain't never know it till they upside down and their body is floating. Pain has been chosen. Now I'm out here in the sewers for the underground smoking. What you ain't knowing, that you won't make it out. Only way you're gonna go is far away to oceans, cause all sewers lead there when them bodies is floating. Don't you wanna float too? Put your body in the waters with the blood and the ball, ball, ball. Don't you wanna go to where everybody be at? Don't you wanna go and go, go to? Don't you wanna float too? Put your body in the waters with the blood and the ball, ball, ball. Don't you wanna float too? I want you to float too. For the need. Feeling like I need it though. Anything I want, I just see it though. All I need's more blood to fill these sinkholes inside where my dreams go. Fill them up with people. When the blood screams and the blood brings everything I need, beast of all my dreams, least of all my peace of my inside. I'm free from the coldness. Leave your body in the waves where they fucking drain in the deepness of oceans. How far you going when your soul collides with your toasting? Take the blade and man out and enforce it. Born again in the waters of the blood getting soaked in. One shot, let it go and bang with a hopeless. 2 shots to your fucking face to the motherfucking drain. While I take it, then your body gets exhausted. And I'll be on that. Leave them scarred with body tissues in tall grass. Issues deep within the superstitious place within the pencils writing inside the night while I dream on that. Candle vigils inside of the center till I'm high. Writing everything inside of my mind. I've died mental time collides. Heaven said don't know how hell send you to the breathing list of leaving. Then I scream on that. They ain't never know it till they upside down and their body is floating. Pain has been chosen. Now I'm out here in the sewers for the underground smoking. What you ain't knowing, that you won't make it out. Only way you're gonna go is far away to oceans, cause all sewers lead there when them bodies is floating. Don't you wanna float too? Put your body in the waters in the blood and the ball, ball, ball. Don't you wanna go to where everybody be at? Don't you wanna go, go, go to? Don't you wanna float too? Put your body in the waters with the blood and the ball, ball, ball. Don't you wanna float too? I want you to float too. For the need. Feeling like I need it though. Anything I want, I just see it though. All I need's more blood to fill these sinkholes inside
rides and all sorts of surprises down here. And balloons, too. All colors.
Do they float?
Oh, yes. They float. They float. And when you're down here with me, you float too!
All right. That was Blackfoot 505. The song Float off the album Stab. It's out now. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have an interview with him tonight. It's going to be on this podcast. Blackfoot 505. What?
Since when?
Since now.
Why the fuck didn't you tell me?
Didn't you get the memo?
No, I didn't get no damn
Oh
memo.
my fucking God. It's the C Plus Studios memo. It drops out every... And you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't get the memo.
You don't tell me shit.
Well, Blackfoot 505 is going to be on here.
Whoa, hey. Well, now I know.
Now I know.
Motherfucker, you, god damn it.
Well, we've been advertising this, and his name was in the credits. I
You
guess.
didn't say nothing about the
Yeah,
interview.
Shit, man. I'm telling you, goddamn.
Test tube, baby. Shit.
I almost said, speaking of test tube babies, but
Yeah.
that wasn't going to make sense. All right, so we talked about our top 5 movies. Now, real quick, I wanted to talk about Halloween memories, you know, especially a big one. And I'll let you take the floor. Oh, wait, or you want me to take the floor?
You take the floor first.
Okay, cool. So, Halloween memory. My mom is very, what do you call it? She's cheap. So, and plus, growing up poor, she knows how to do, you know,
Recycle shit
or this and that. And one year, me and my brother wanted to be the Flintstones. I wanted to be Fred Flintstone, and he wanted to be Barney, you know, because the movie came out with John Goodman and whatnot. The movie was big, and I fucking still love that movie. I don't care how many people say it's bad. We really wanted to be the Flintstones.
There's nothing wrong with Big. Big was funny.
Huh?
Big?
No, Flintstones.
Oh. I said,
Wait, what the fuck? Where'd you get big from?
Because you said big, and you went, no.
No, the movie was big.
Oh, okay.
And I remember everyone shit on it because they're like, oh, critically, blah, 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 blah. But I still love the Flintstones movie.
Yeah, it was fun. Fuck them.
Yeah, and I like Viva Rock Vegas too. So that movie's a little cheesy, but it's still a fun movie. But yeah, we really wanted to be the Flintstone. Well, I wanted to be Fred and him Barney, and we're like, we really want these costumes, Mama. You know, really want to be there. And then she's like, you can just go to the store and we can make them and this and that. And so my mom, being who she is, she goes and finds T-shirts, like extra large T-shirts long enough to, you know, go to the bottom of our feet. She goes and cuts the bottom to look like a. Then she colors them with a marker and uses the orange first. Then she uses black to make the stripes on Fred's thing. Makes the blue tie, but she only does the front. She doesn't do the back. So she painted the whole brown on Barney's side. You know, probably took my brother's shoestrings out of his shoes and made Barney's little thing that covers right here, the little tie shit right there. And she goes, "There you go. Hey, Fred Flintstone and fucking Barney." And I won't lie though, they were pretty fucking dope. But I was just like, "What about the back? What do you mean about the back? No one's gonna be looking at the back. They're gonna be looking at the front."
And everyone was looking at the back.
Everyone's like, "Where's the rest of the fucking?" But no, but
God damn.
But yeah, and then she made these things for our feet. She put she found like these at a thrift shop, but she found like feet.
Uh-huh.
And so she like glued them to our shoes, so it looks like we had our feet, and you know, looking like Flintstones and shit. But ever since then, me and my brother started making costumes that way, taking T-shirts and cutting them up and start making them like after that. Because remember in the movie, when he gets all rich and takes Wilma out, and he's wearing that black and white suit.
Uh-huh.
Well, the one he wears to work all the time, and
Yeah.
he wears that red tie. I did that on a shirt too. And like me and my brother like be playing like the Flintstones and shit like that, you know. And that was always a cool memory because every time I watch the Flintstones, I think of that, you know, especially around Halloween time and how do-it-yourself costumes, and my mom being cheap. That's wrong. Thrifty? Is that a word? Or just
Thrifty?
being cheap?
Yeah, I was being cheap. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it is what
fucking
it is. Well, okay, so this goes to a good memory.
cheap.
It goes this year. This is this year because I have the costume sitting in my closet. So I told my mom I really want to be Elvis this year. Okay? So this goes in. This is a big story, and this is just my mom. This is the greatest thing ever. I told her, I was like, oh, I really want an Elvis costume. Always wanted an Elvis costume. I want the one he wears, the eagle one where he did the Hawaii concert.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Elvis fan. And that's what I wanted to do. And every year I'm like, keep looking, but they're so expensive. So I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, you know, maybe since you go to Goodwill everywhere, I really want you to look out for a Halloween costume. And she goes, okay. And I want to be Elvis this year. And she's like, okay. So she messages me. She's like, I found your costume. I was like, oh, shit, of course. My mom, you know, Miss Thrift herself. And I got so excited. She goes, yeah, stop by when you get off work and whatnot. I was like, all right, cool. And I got so excited. I drove up, got to the house, and I walked inside to my mom's place. And she goes, are you ready? She goes, close your eyes. I'm like, okay. And she pulls this out, and it's this long jumpsuit, okay? And I look at it, and I'm like, Mom, that's Evel Knievel. the V stripe. And I've worn it in a video. People probably seen it in the reviews. But, yeah, it was the V stripe. And I had the cape on the back. She goes, no, this is Elvis. I was like, Mom, that's Evel fucking Knievel. That's Evel Knievel, Mom. And she was just like, no. And my dad was sitting there. And he's like, fucking told you. They're watching it. I think he was watching a game or something. He's like, fucking told you. and then she's like, no, this is Elvis. I was like, Mom, no. She was trying so hard. Then she finally was like, fine, it's Evel Knievel. I was just like,
She's trying. It's like, Mom, I'm not a kid no more. You can't tell me something that I'm gonna believe it. I'm a grown ass man, dog.
Yeah, but I did like Evel Knievel growing up, so I kept the costume, and I think I wore it once for a review. So, you know, it's still gonna be used. I love costumes, you know, and I put it on though. Fucking looked like Fat Elvis before he fucking died. Oh,
Everyone thought he was singing. He was trying to catch his breath.
Yeah. Hey, little mama, give me a peanut butter and a banana jelly sandwich, you know?
Hi, who's honking? Shut up! You motherfucking trick-or-treating shit.
Oh, but that's my Halloween memory.
I'd say one of my craziest Halloween memories. You know, I could go the route where my first Halloween costume, we were all dressed as little hobos, but this is more. This is a good one because I just can't believe. Because a couple years ago, me and my friend Tina, we went to a Halloween costume party at one of the somewhere in Flagstaff, and it used to be the real big thing, one of the events of the year. I ain't gonna lie, because everyone would try to get into that damn party, and I went one year. She was going as an inmate. She had the orange costume, and it was just cracked me up. And I was like, oh. I said, well, she goes, what are you gonna go as? I said, I don't know. I'm gonna try to find something. And so I was like, looking around the house, I had all kinds of little props and shit like that. I had some ninja swords, and I had an old plastic gun. I said, oh, this crazy mask. I'm gonna go as an intergalactic bounty hunter. She goes, oh, I can wear these plastic cuffs, and I'll be your inmate, and then you just tell me what to do all night and shit like that. Okay. So we get to the party. We're going down the steps. She goes, oh, don't forget to put the cuffs on. So I put the cuffs on. She has them in front, and we go in, and people looking like they see the inmate, and I kind of have her. She has her hands on the cuffs, but before we went in, I had like a little string attached to her belt. So I'm just like leaning around. They go, what are you guys supposed to be? I'm a bounty hunter. This is my catch. But you have ninja swords in the gun. Yeah, I'm in the galactic bounty hunter. That's cool. And she was inmate 696969. So I was pulling around to, come on, this way. And she was like, oh, yes sir. And people were like looking at us like that's cool, that's funny. So we went outside where all the alcohol was and the food and shit like that. There's some other folks out there. And I was talking to one of my friends. I said, inmate 696969, go get me a beer. She goes, I don't want to. So I turned around and grabbed the sword and pulled out and smacked down the ass with it. Go get me a goddamn beer. Like I said, hell, you're my catch until then. She goes, oh, yes, sir. And she walks off and runs off like, and there was this couple that kept looking at us. This guy and his wife or girlfriend. We didn't come and find out that's going to be the fun part. All night they see us doing this, like, well, not all night, for like the first hour. They see
I was like, damn, you stayed in character the whole fucking time, huh?
I did. Just like I did for that first hour. Then we had to quit because these motherfuckers, this couple who was watching us do this, and it was funny. I give me some push-ups, girl. Push-ups? What the fuck do I look like? Bam! Smacking her ass. So she, ooh, yes, sir, yes, sir. She'd be like, ooh, get all okay. Did she do push-ups? And they're sitting there watching us and smiling, laughing. Finally, they approach us, the other couple.
Yeah.
They approach us. And they do a good job of separating us. The wife goes and talks to Tina. And the guy comes and talks to me. That's cool. You know, you guys are a couple. No, that's my friend. We're just role playing. You know, we're just having some fun and shit like that. Yeah, we're just having fun, and I kind of look past the shoulder, and the wife's all in Tina's face and laughing. Yeah, they were husband and wife, and they worked at the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you guys aren't? No, we're just friends. We're just fucking around. Are you guys so? Are you guys swingers? No, I just said we're fucking around. We're just having fun. We're role playing. Oh, okay. He still smiles. Well, me and my wife are swingers. And when she heard that, here she comes prancing her little ass around. Hi, I'm so and so. Hi, so you're not swingers? That's what she said, but. Have you guys ever been tempted to? I'm like, no. and no.
Was his wife good looking?
Oh, she was bad.
And you wouldn't?
Fuck no.
It's not like the dude's gonna fucking touch you. Or was he like?
That's what they wanted.
Oh, they wanted straight up like.
They wanted straight up swing both ways. Yeah, and she goes, well, what we do is just, you know, we kind of have a little fun with other couples and stuff like that. You know, I get to rock your world, and he gets to rock hers, and maybe he gets to know a little something on you. Okay, you know what? This motherfucking conversation's over. Hell no. And Tina was like,
would you like us to do it?
She was like, would you like to go inside and go dance? Inmate 696969. Yes, goddamn it, let's go inside and dance. And we were just, we were having fun. But come to find out, that couple had approached every other motherfucker up in there with that bullshit. And for some reason, she kept on me. Because I just told her hell no. And it was just crazy, bro. It was just crazy. Just the rest of that damn night at the party, she just kept passing by me like, you can always change your mind. I finally said, bitch, I will beat your ass. She goes, that's what I'm talking about, daddy. I'm like, oh goddamn.
I can see you too. I can see you be like, I'm gonna beat your ass. She's like, oh yeah. You're like, fuck, man.
That's exactly what
can't even intimidate you.
I was like, damn, I'll beat your ass. That's what I want, daddy. Oh,
well, why don't you just take her to the side, boom, and then let her go her merry way?
No.
It wasn't like the dude was gonna walk up in there, and as soon as you started hitting it, he was gonna put his dick in your butt.
He was no more than a few feet away from her.
Oh, like he kept his eye on her, but she didn't want to fuck you.
She wanted to fuck.
Ah.
And the funny thing is, I was at the hospital not too long ago, and they're both still up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we should podcast with them.
You can.
I would be like, okay, tell me the story. I want to know what you would have done to Big Daddy.
not the damn, because they both would have had the ass whoop. They probably would have enjoyed it.
Oh yes, Big Daddy, whoop my ass.
Oh, harder, Daddy. Harder. Oh, you go harder. Oh, close your eyes, motherfucker. So that's my Halloween. That's my Halloween story. That's I could have went with the childhood one, but that
was good.
That just took the cake right there. So do you want to go for bitch? I'll beat your ass. That's what I want, Daddy. Oh,
Get the fuck away from me.
Tina finally left. Her boyfriend finally showed up and they left, and I stuck around for a few minutes more. Her ass still begging. And yeah, I finally left. I finally left the party. It was fun. It was fun. And that's the one time of the year I get to see a lot of folks who worked at the hospital during that time, who were stuck up fuck faces, go out and actually have a good time, let their hair down, and see them dance, and then I get to see them the next day.
Be back fuck faces.
Be back to fuck faces.
Yeah.
Except for two of them. Two of them were just like, "Hi Philip, thank you. Thank you for dancing with me. No, now could we be friends? Yeah, we can be friends.
Bitch.
You're single too, aren't you? Yes. But they ended up moving away. So. Fuck.
Well, you had the swingers right then and there, so it's kind of your
Dude,
fault for passing up.
That's your fucking thing.
No, that's not my fucking thing.
That is your fucking
You're
thing.
like,
You're
I didn't get no ass that night.
You're the one who's hung up on that shit, talking about swingers and shit like that. Hell.
I find it interesting. I would never do it.
Do bullshit.
No, I would never do it because I'm already like a jealous person. So like, you know what I mean? Like, going in the room and be like, oh fuck, he's bigger than me. I'm gonna walk the fuck out of here. Fuck no, woman. Come on, let's go. Let's get. He's bigger than me. You hit that, it's fucking over. You're gonna be expecting that from the fucking.
I can see you doing that
As soon
shit.
as he pulls off his pants, I'm like, oh, nope. You know what? I'm out. I'm like, wow, he's bigger than me. I hope you're enjoying this Halloween special. Next up, we have Scum. Great interview. Hope you enjoy it. Scum was awesome. So, you ready for Scum?
I'm ready for Scum.
You ready for Scum?
Don't think we're Scum with our fucking
Cochinos
and shit. This fucker here.
So enjoy the interview, and we will be right back after. So check it out. Scum next. LSP, Lyrical Snuff Productions, baby.
What up, y'all? So we have a special guest here for the Halloween special, gonna rock your domes. I am super honored, so honored and nerding out that I have a shirt on right now, Triple MFD. I am just so excited. Would you like to introduce yourself, good sir?
Thank you for having me on here and shit. This is Scum, repping that LSP shit out of Denver, Colorado. Joining this Halloween special and shit, here to answer some questions and shit, play some music, chop it up with y'all for a sec.
For sure. And this was a big honor because I've done a few reviews for your new album, and I love it. That project itself is so big and so huge, and I know it took you a long time. What was your favorite process of doing that album? Because I know you broke it up into solos, into the to the features. Like, what was your favorite process?
Honestly, the best thing about Out with the Old is, for once, I was not rushed. As much as the COVID fucked up our tour plans and fucking screwed up a whole lot of fucking performance plans, it actually gave me extra time to complete the album how I wanted it and shit. I've always wanted to do a double album, but never had the time because there's always, a tour schedule, the Gorefest coming up, something that fucking, there's a deadline. I have to meet that deadline. And I actually ended up with about an extra 4 or 5 months on top of the original schedule to complete the album how I wanted it, which is, it gave me a chance to add more songs, fucking fine tune things. For once, I'm completely happy with how the record came out and shit. And it was nice to actually have time to do it.
You bringing up COVID and everything, and I noticed like when this all started and tours were being canceled and just the bone all together, what was your thought process through this as an artist? Because I know you're constantly grinding.
It was weird, man. It was something fucking none of us were prepared for. I have never, like this year, I think I've done 6 or 7 shows so far and shit, which is fucking horrible. And I've never not toured in the last 10 years. Like normally it's, anywhere from 1 to 3 tours in a year every year, and so it was really fucking odd. Like, we took the first 2 months of the year off actually from shows because we had a fucking full run coming up with Razakel and Damian Quinn. And we're like, you know what, we're gonna take a fucking couple of months off, fine tune the fucking live set, polish this shit. Was getting ready to drop Deadly Drug by Triple MFD. And so, we're like, all right, we'll take these 2 months, and then shows. And then all of a sudden the album release gets canceled, the fucking tour gets canceled. All these spot shows and fucking festivals that we had planned are all getting fucking canceled. So it was really just nobody knew what the fuck was going on. And I sat there for a couple of weeks like, what the fuck are we gonna do? And then pretty much been nonstop recording, writing, fucking doing features, performing fucking the one-offs that we are able to get. If anything, it motivated me to work harder because, the formula that we've been using for the last 10 years fucking is no longer working and shit. And motherfuckers are either going to starve and fall off or fucking work twice as hard to stay alive until the shit somewhat comes back.
And with that, today's new age in the game and the new age of like pushing yourself, and how do you feel about today's age? Because 10 years ago is far different from what today is in the music game. So what's your thoughts on the process of back then to now, the hustle and grind of it all?
It all changes every 5 years or so. We've been at it for 20 years, and I've seen so many fucking transitions and changes over the years. Nothing ever as drastic as this, where the whole fucking world was locked down and motherfuckers are unable to tour. But there's been a lot of drastic changes, the fucking shows being overstacked with 14 opening acts and shit, to fucking the scene not even being able to provide half of that. Motherfuckers just doing festivals all of a sudden, and people used to be like, oh shit, yeah, they're playing fucking close to me and shit, it's only 7 hours, let's go, to now, oh shit, that show is like an hour away from me, fucking can't wait till you come to my city. And you're like, come on, take a fucking drive, I'm like 18 hours away from home. You know what I'm saying? But just a lot of changes, man. I mean, what I'm saying, like, we watched fucking, when we started, it was fucking cassette era and shit, and slanging tapes and shit, and CDs. Then the digitals came in and fucking killed the CD sales, but created all this new revenue and shit that nobody fucking expected. So you just gotta adapt with the times. I mean, I feel sometimes, kids nowadays be fucking, hey, do you have fucking this type of fucking app and shit, or fucking how you doing fucking these streaming things? And you're like, oh shit, I'm behind times. But we're trying what we can to just, adapt with the times, because you can't. I've seen so many artists that were grinding and that were talented and dope fall off over the years and shit because they refuse to be flexible and adapt with the times. And that's not us, man. I enjoy doing this music shit, and I hope to keep going for at least another 10 years. LSP is about to fucking hit our 100th fucking official release. So, like, we've been at it for a minute, and, I don't want to fucking waste half of my life just because I refuse to adapt with the times.
For sure. And it that's what it is, adapting and adjusting yourself and getting that perspective. Like, okay, well, like you said, you've seen people fall off, and I've seen people fall off throughout the years. And it's so beautiful seeing LSP still grinding, still hustling to this day. Because from that, like you said, 20 years ago, the record label companies are not out there as much. It's like this company's not doing that much, this company. But when you see a company grinding for 20 years and still rocking it, it's insane. So, and with that, how long are you just waiting till the wheels fall off with LSP? Just make sure, just keep going.
100%, man. I still love this underground shit. I feel that even after I can no longer maybe tour so much or fucking, put out music and shit, because I've said everything I had to say, which I don't know if that'll ever happen, but who knows and shit. But I want this LSP shit to keep going, past myself or Insane Poetry or Small Swan. Like, I wanted to keep going with new acts, new faces. I don't mind stepping back and shit and, doing some managing, some fucking tour routing, fucking, and running the operations and shit, even when I'm unable to do this. Too many years invested, that's all I know and shit. That's, what I'm saying, like, literally fucking, I'm 40, I've given 20 years of my life to this shit. We put out 100 fucking quality albums and shit, did all these fucking crazy tours. So many memories that I don't want to let it go. I hope touring returns, but I mean, it's kind of like what we said with the COVID. We never know what the fuck is going to be the next step if there will be touring and shit again. If there is, we'll be at it. When we can't do it because we're fucking, too old and fucking it's not for us, I'll sign some younger cats and shit and fucking hopefully they can carry the Sonic X torch into, in the next 20, 30 years. Who fucking knows, man? I love this music shit and I really don't want to let it go, man. And as far as, to answer part two to your question earlier, as far as how I feel about the younger cats grinding now, I respect them, man. Like the concept never changed. The technique changed completely every 5 years or so and shit, but the grind never went away. Cool. Back in the day, we spent fucking numerous hours at Kinko's fucking printing and cutting flyers and then hitting the streets and flyering the fucking streets and shit and fucking walking the lines at fucking bigger concerts, selling our fucking little demos and all that shit. Nothing changed. I mean, now fucking, kids just do that shit digitally. But you see artists that are constantly doing something. Motherfuckers are putting out singles and shit. They're doing fucking podcasts. They're dropping videos. They're fucking doing features. They're doing shows. They're fucking just staying active. You can see who is working and who's kind of just sitting back and complaining that, oh, it's not what it used to be. Well, nothing's what it used to be and shit. But if you don't work, you don't eat.
And with the like what you said with streaming and stuff like that, I know the trends now are concerts online. Are you guys thinking about something like that? Because I know sometimes those things are very, wishy-washy, but with like a gore fest online. Well, what's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, it was a sore subject because I fucking absolutely hate fucking streamed concerts. I feel 2/3 of the fucking quality of a live performance and shit comes from us feeding off the crowd's energy. And if there is no crowd, it's so hard to fucking feel this empty room. I don't care if the acoustics are good and shit. It's all of our normal tour equipment that we're using. It's just not the same. So, I mean, if we have to, I'd rather fucking sit this year out. Like, if we can't pull off some kind of a gore fest, cool. We'll have a 2021 fucking 2020/2021 gore fest if we have to fucking do a double one. It's not really data assigned, but I really just don't feel like I'll partake when people put on these streaming concerts and shit. I'll partake in it. I'm not against it because we do have a lot of fans that are in other countries that don't ever get to see us live and fucking that live in smaller towns and shit where we don't play that often, fucking that live in states where we don't fucking play. I mean, we got homies in like Alaska and Hawaii and shit. We don't fucking ever go there. And I wish we could. But so I'm not going to completely bash streaming because it allows us to connect with the people that we can't see on the road. But I absolutely would hope that it does not replace real concerts because that fucking energy between the crowd and the performer is half the fucking magic. Without it, I don't know. It's not the same.
And to that, like you said, feeding off the crowd, the energy, and just everything today is about that. And with live streams, I feel that way too. It's become like okay, that's cool. You're seeing something, but what you're doing is with the Facebook. Getting on there, in showing off some verses or just rapping. I like that better. How that come about?
Honestly, that's something I've been doing for a while, and I think that's more it's not a live stream concert. It's like letting the homies in behind the scenes. So when the album drops, you get these songs and then you fucking listen and they're polished and they have fucking, proper compression and there's multiple fucking vocal tracks and shit that, backups, fucking ad-libs, mains, fucking second set of mains, all this shit that's in there and it makes the song sound good, but it makes it a studio song. Well, back in the day, I always fucking used to enjoy live albums that bands would put out and shit because I listened to a lot of fucking death metal and they'd put out live recordings and they wouldn't be the same fucking high quality as the fucking actual album, but it had like a different fucking raw feel to it. Sometimes I'll fucking share a verse that I wrote and then by the time I use it on a record and shit, I've changed a bunch of shit. So it's not even the same. So it's kind of like that behind the scenes shit, which has always been cool to me. Watching a fucking band on tour or something and fucking it's like bus footage, so it's the same thing. It's like kind of like lifting the curtain for a little bit on the creative process. and being like, hey, here's this shit fucking raw and unedited. If it's freshly written, like I just got done writing the verse right now and shit, it's I'm gonna fucking do it. I haven't learned it yet and shit. I don't know exactly fucking I might change some shit in it. So it just giving people a taste of what's being worked on, because a lot of the times they're like, well, what are you working on and shit? The album came out 4 months ago. What have you done since then? So it kind of shows the people that support you, they'd be like, oh, okay, this motherfucker is still creating and shit. There's going to be new shit coming. Oh shit, this shit sounded cool. And plus, sometimes, like I said, I get to rewatch it and I'm like, I should change that and this. So it's like when fucking in sports, people record the practice game and shit, and then they fucking analyze it and they're like, that was good, that was good, that shit we can't ever do, or we're going to get our fucking asses kicked tomorrow. Same shit.
And I know you're hustling and grinding. What's the future hold for LSP? Like, what's the next project that you're so excited about? Like, I know more Triple MFD and artists, and I know there's still things you're trying to keep under wraps. But what's some things that you're super excited about to unleash on the world?
For the rest of the year and shit, I mean, the things that are coming up that are super sick. I mean, we got Donnie Menace about to drop his fucking LSP debut and shit, and this dude is a fucking beast, so this shit is gonna be sick. We got fucking the Beast Mode Warriors album just dropped, so JP is working on his next solo and shit. And I really like the direction they're going with their music now. Insane Poetry is about to drop a solo album, which is fucking way, expected and overdue and shit, because we've done Triple MFD, but it's time for him to drop another solo record, which is actually what this verse that I was writing today is for. We're still always featured on each other's shit, but that's his album. We're 3/4 done with Deadly Drug Volume 2 for Triple MFD. So the goal was like, hey, since our tour got fucked and we got delayed, we're like, by the time we actually fucking do go on tour, we're gonna have a fucking second part to this album and shit. So people are not like, well, you dropped the album and then you're touring a year later for it. Be like, no, we're touring for the second fucking volume. We're just gonna perform parts of both. I'm working on another solo. Cult Activity is about to fucking hit everybody with some crazy shit, and they got some like new members and fucking it's some crazy shit fucking that they're working on out there. Razor's working on another project. Class fucking just dropped volume 3 to the fucking Revenge series and shit. I don't know if New Violence is gonna come before the next X-Rated, but working on some shit with Smalls. I mean, everybody is fucking working. There's gonna be a new series that we're going to be starting. I won't like go into all the details because we're going to make an announcement about that, but we basically are going to be venturing outside of our normal realm and shit, and like fucking with some artists that we feel are dope but don't necessarily fit that horrorcore mold. So we're gonna like do one release with one release with like an experimental LSP series, because I do want to see this underground evolving and shit and continue way past us. So that's kind of goes with what I was saying earlier, is like I don't want the shit to stop when we stop. We're gonna fucking give classic horrorcore as fucking long as we can, but at the same time I want this shit to continue. I want fucking to be an old fuck if I live that long and shit, and be seeing young kids running around with Saw and X tattoos and shit. And that shit, it's not because they're into oldies, being us, but like, that they're actually fucking, it's still something relevant and fucking dope, because I feel it's a strong movement, man. It's a global movement now and shit, and it's almost like the obligations. All these people that get that shit tatted on them, that fucking represent it every day, that send us messages and letters and shit saying like this helps them get through their day. Can't just be like, you know what, it was a good 20 years. No, COVID hit. Fuck it, I'm just gonna hang it up. Can't do that. You have obligations and shit. It's like adopting a family and shit. You can't fucking all of a sudden be like, all right, guys, I decided to close the orphanage. You know what I'm saying? Fucking sorry, I got your hopes up that you had a family and a fucking welcome. Sorry and shit. You blame COVID. So no, it's not the case, man. It's what I'm saying, like we're all in this fucking sanitarium together and shit. And I hope it's around for a while longer.
That's awesome, man. And that was great. So since it is Halloween and all the Halloween spectacularness and everything like that, I have a question for you. If you can take a song or an album and make it into a horror movie,
Okay.
which album of yours would you be like, that would be awesome as a movie? Or would a song that you think that you wrote, like, that would be an awesome movie if somebody can adapt that?
A song. That was actually a song that was written fucking that was supposed to be like a mini movie video and shit that I really fucking wish would have happened, but then same thing, deadlines, fucking tours, other obligations crept up, and I was already working on the next album. But it wouldn't really be a horror, it would be like more fucking like real horror, real life shit. Fucking there'll be Lost Childhood off of fucking Snuff HD. I think as far as like an album that's consistently fucking horror all the way around, probably maybe make something out of the Zipper Face saga. That would make a good horror movie and shit. Fucking if you take the actual tracks that are specifically about, you know, the Grim Zipper and fucking off of the 3 records, get some fucked up shit out of it. You really could. But Lost Childhood would be a dope fucking real life horror movie. One of my favorite new movies that I fucking recently seen was Unhinged, and I felt that movie was like the definition of horrorcore in a movie form. When people tell me, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, how can you do this shit and you got kids and, you know what I'm saying, like, don't you feel fucked up doing that? I was like, hey, you like Russell Crowe? They're like, yeah, Gladiator. I was like, watch Unhinged as he's fucking murdering this bitch's whole family because she honked at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's some real shit. It's like, when it comes to horror, I've always appreciated fucking the shit that could actually happen to motherfuckers because it's that much scarier. You know, when you're like, oh shit, you know, this burnt up fucking pedo is gonna come and fucking cut me up in my dreams. It really doesn't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love some Nightmare on Elm Street and shit from back in the day, but it doesn't scare, you know. But when you're like, hey, fucking the guy next door and shit could fucking, you know what I'm saying, be like fucking cutting up prosties and you happen to fucking walk in and be a witness and shit, and so you had to go. That fucking crazy shit in Ohio years ago, I sampled some of the fucking chord shit on one of the songs. I don't remember which record. Might have been One Track Mind. So one of those. But there was 2 serial killers living on the same fucking block, and they didn't even fucking know each other. It just happened fucking that your neighbor fucking across the street was cutting up fucking torturing fucking bitches in his dungeon, and the neighbor fucking to the right of you and shit was doing the same shit, and you know they just happened to live on the same fucking block. You know, they say hi to each other in the mornings and then go torturing their victims and shit, fucking, you know, on their own spare time. So that's some real shit that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. But as far as movies, man, like I would say the Zippers shit, and like I said, specifically Lost Childhood, because that song was written almost like a script. It's a fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Fucking family murder, fucking drama.
You know, and I know you're constantly busy. You know, you're constantly grinding your writing and with everything. What's your go-to Halloween movie?
Man, that's a fucking tough one. I like a lot of older shit, man. Like, I mean, I like a lot of Stephen King shit. I've answered this question as far as like my favorite movie of all times, Seven. Seven is my shit, and it's same thing. It's like it's horror, but it's real shit. It could happen. There's nothing supernatural in there. There's just a crazy dude that does crazy shit to people. But
Like a
know.
guilty pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's just like, you know, just a prime example. Like with me, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, even the real cheesy ones and bad ones. You know,
Doc, I never felt Nightmare on Elm Street was cheesy. It was outdated, you know, as far as like the graphics and all of that. But even that shit with the bed gushing blood in the first one and shit, like that shit was fucking brutal, man. It scared the shit out of me as a kid. Okay, out of fucking, you know, I'll take a cornier one and shit, but it was the first horror movie I ever watched, so I always have a fucking spot soft in my heart. Shocker. Shocker was my shit. Corny, yes, but you know what I'm saying, as a kid, I was like, this is fucking terrifying and shit. And I like it. So that'd be one of those. You know, Evil Dead remake. I fucking actually love the remake. I love the originals, but I, you know, for once I didn't feel that they butchered the classic and shit. They just made it a whole lot bloodier.
Yeah, my brother got to actually meet the director for that Evil Dead remake. So, and I do like that Evil Dead remake a lot. It was one of those ones in a rare few occasions, you know. So for Halloween, what is there? What candies do you like? Because for me, I'm one of those weird like I don't like chocolate, but when it comes to like October and Halloween, they start bringing out those pumpkin shaped Reese's Pieces. That's the only time I get excited about candy.
Not big on fucking Reese's Pieces that much. I like fucking when they fucking put those midnight fucking Marses in there and shit. Midnight Milky Ways. That shit is fucking dope. Fucking I like shit with marshmallows and shit, sour fucking shit. I mean, I got bad teeth, so I really shouldn't be fucking smashing candy, but Butterfingers and shit. Like, I mean, like I do have a sweet tooth, so I ain't gonna front like I don't like that part of Halloween either. Dark chocolate and shit. Fucking dark chocolate is my shit.
Awesome. And before we get out of here, I really wanted to ask this. So with Halloween this year, I know not people's doing much, but as a memory to recent Halloweens, was there what is your favorite memory and favorite costume that you donned?
I don't do a lot of costumes and shit. Fucking we as far as like my most recent dress up attempt and shit, fucking we went to Red Rocks with my wife and fucking Lynch and shit, who's my manager and my fucking, right hand man and fucking and his wife. And I pulled off a fucking fat Thor for that one and shit because they're like, yo, fucking you're like that motherfucker that used to be in shape, but you ain't in shape no mo. And I was like, fuck it, this dude fucking rocks that shit in style. So I went as Fat Thor. And as far as like the favorite memory of a fucking Halloween, first time we fucking did a show with Blaze, many, many years ago and shit, fucking golden era of Juggalo music and shit, fucking, it was like a sold out fucking 1100 seater and shit, fucking, and it was before Psychopathic fucking fucked with really anybody, like, outside of their own camp. So it was such a big deal. Like, the invite was on a 2-day notice and shit. It came from Nathan Extra. Shout out to Nathan, whatever the fuck he's doing. I know he don't work for Psychopathic no more, but that dude fucking hit us up, was like, yo, you want to fucking, open the sold out fucking Blaze show and shit fucking in 2 days? And we're like, oh shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that was fucking amazing. First time I ever played with Q Strange and shit was at that fucking show. Just a lot of fucking good memories, but a lot of good memories with Halloween, man. Like Devil's Night and shit is my anniversary with my wife, and then Halloween usually we're doing some kind of a show. Not this year, but normally we're doing some kind of music. So I always enjoy that part of the fucking year and shit. That, and I mean, the one fucking time when we look normal. Everybody else, they're just fucking, they're infiltrating our culture. We just, Halloween passes, the normies fucking go back to being normal, and we're like, oh shit, the horror shit is still in the house. You're like, yeah, it's all year long,
All year long. All right. So before we get going, I appreciate the time. I appreciate you being here. I always like to give our guests the opportunity and the floor to plug whatever they want, and we will have the description below, the links and everything in the description below of this special Halloween podcast. So whatever you like to plug, the floor is yours.
Shit, fucking as far as plugging, I mean, gorehop.com and shit is the fucking spot. That's where you can get all the new albums and shit we dropped. I think we dropped 12 or 13 releases already this year, and there's been some good ones in there and shit. Not just fucking my double album or the triple MFD, but a lot of artists came through. Smalls came and fucking killed this shit. Violence killed that shit. Damien and Dark Half killed that shit. Fucking Beast Mode Warriors. I mean, that list goes on and shit. Like, motherfuckers been putting in work this year. So, just check out gorehop.com, pick up some music. If we do those weird fucking one-off shows that we're able to fucking squeeze in and it's anywhere near you, I strongly encourage, if you're feeling healthy, if you're feeling sick, stay the fuck home. But if you're feeling healthy, drive your ass down, because you never know fucking if the touring is going to return. Now is one of those times like back in the day where you're like, oh, it's 8 hours away, but that's probably the closest it's going to get for the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might as well fucking come fuck with these guys. And just keep an eye out on the fucking Team Snuff fucking YouTube channel. We're going to be dropping a lot of videos and shit between now and the end of the year. Shout out to the whole fucking camp and everybody that supports us through these hard times. And like really, the fans are the only reason we haven't went belly up and shit, because they are fucking allowing us to, keep the warehouse, keep the studio going and shit. Fucking, they're supporting, they're picking up products and shit. They're coming to fuck with us at these shows. So thank you for all of that. And thank you to everybody spreading this fucking underground fucking snuff gospel, yourself included, brother. Thank you for having us on the fucking special. You guys fucking tune in, check out my man's fucking show and shit more often, and we'll be fucking doing this again soon. Much love.
Thank you, and much love back. So before we get out of here with every guest, we have a special saying around here, and we say "fuck yo couch." And
Okay.
this is a special sending off to everybody that listens, and we always let the guests know. And I usually like to set it up. I will say, when in doubt, then both of us will say, "Fuck yo couch."
That's an easy one and shit. We've been violating people's couches fucking, for the last 20 years. I got you. All right, let's do this.
All right, y'all. Well, that's Scum. I'm just happy about this. I'm still all giddy and just like, but when in doubt, fuck yo couch.
Yo, it is what it is, I'm not the one with a gun that ain't done what he had to survive in this motherfucking world that would kill like a mad grizzly bear, unaware whether dead or alive. Counting backwards the clock of your time that remains as your brains melt away like the ice in the summer from the drugs that you take. Each mistake that you make only proves that you ain't lasting long, it's a bummer. So let me shake you awake, or it might be too late. What you bang in your vein could be evil. Give delusions a break, or we'll be awake. That's the next time you hang with your people. Motherfuck that, time to bring the snuff back. Beat 'em with a bat until you hear they fucking skull crack. When you're pushing that, I'm finna set your ass on fire. Lighting up every burning body on the wire. You will die young. Everybody that you're rolling with will die young. Everybody that you love is finna die young. Motherfuck your wife and your young ass kids that you got, they will die young. Your entire family is gonna die young. All your dreams and aspirations finna die young. You all wouldn't wanna be, as you will still be young when you rot. You will die young. Everybody that you're rolling with will die young. Everybody that you love is finna die young. Motherfuck your wife and your young ass kids that you got, they will die young. Your entire family is gonna die young. All your dreams and aspirations finna die young. You all wouldn't wanna be, as you will still be young when you rot. When you bark, better motherfucking know how to bite. But there might be someone that is bigger. In the dark as we're closing in on you, and this night is your last time to blast, squeeze the trigger and let the body of somebody that will never see another spring of summer hit the motherfucking pavement with a thumb. Hella bloody from the shotty, and I bet that you would rather go rethink your life decisions than to dying in the stuff. But it is not in those cards of the deck that a march you were dealt and expected to play with. Motherfucker should've checked, looking back over his shoulders and ran, then you could get away with staying 11 of the day or a week or a month or a year, but no longer than that though. Either way, within the lay your ass to sleep. Either sooner or later you will have to let go. You will die young. Everybody that you're rolling with will die young. Everybody that you love is finna die young. Motherfuck your wife and your young ass kids that you got, they will die young. Your entire family is gonna die young. All your dreams and aspirations finna die young. You all wouldn't wanna be, as you will still be young when you rot. You will die young. Everybody that you're rolling with will die young. Everybody that you love is finna die young. Motherfuck your wife and your young ass kids that you got, they will die young. Your entire family is gonna die young. All your dreams and aspirations finna die young. You all wouldn't wanna be, as you will still be young when you rot.
Oh shit, we're back. Whoa! Did you enjoy that Scum interview? I know you did, Big Daddy.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness, Scum was dope. He even had a song play him out. That's an OG right there in the game. He has been putting it down. That interview was very fun to do. We also have another one coming up, but first, I gotta ask Big Daddy.
Ask me.
Okay, it's Halloween. Okay?
Halloween.
Fucking Halloween. You know, favorite candy
Favorite candy of all time.
for Halloween. Like, what's that one that gets your nuts all like, whoa, like you have to have it, Vato?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat?
Kit Kat all fucking day.
Every Halloween?
Every Halloween, bro. I'm serious. When we were kids, because me and my grandpa, we always had a Kit Kat together, and that was just our candy. So when later on in the year, later years when we go trick or treat and stuff like that, I would snag all the Kit Kats out the damn bag before my mom. Parents like to go to the kids' fucking bag. Oh, let me see what you got. Their punk asses get all the good candy, and you're left with the shit for some fucking reason. So I would go in there and I would snag every single damn Kit Kat before she had a chance. My brother had a chance. Anyone had a damn chance. Kit Kats are mine. And as I got older and had Halloween candy, Anthony hated the shit because I would dig.
Like, give me the bag, motherfucker.
I would grab his bag, but you buy them big ass fucking bags at the store.
Are you separated like you're a drug dealer or some shit like that? You're just like...
I would get all the Kit Kats, bro. I would get all the Kit Kats. Damn, Jay, you supposed to say something for the kids. Man, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
I bought this shit. What's your favorite all time candy for Halloween?
I don't like candy. I'm not a big candy person. I'm not big into sweets. But for some reason, when Halloween rolls around, I ain't gonna mention Christmas because people are like, it's a Halloween podcast. But during Halloween, I don't know why, but when they bring out them sweet ass fucking pumpkin looking Reese's cups things,
Yes.
I don't know why. Like, I'm not into sweets. I'm not into candy that much. But when I see them motherfuckers, like, I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. And I love all the theme candy. Like, I bought zombie Skittles.
Wow.
Yeah, zombie Skittles. I just saw them, and I'm a sucker. I'm like, oh, fuck, that has Halloween on it. I'll get it.
I remember zombie Skittles.
Yeah, they had zombie Skittles. Like, I don't know. I just love when products are, like, based around the holiday. There's even a Mountain Dew out there that I like. But no, like, it's just one of those things. Like, when I get that pumpkin-shaped Reese's peanut... Oh, God, I'm getting hard right now. Oh, my God. Like, I'm just thinking about it. I'm going to the fucking store, and I'm going to be like, come here, like, put up... Doing nasty things to it in the car. Ooh. People like, he really gets weird with that fucking candy there.
It's just this motherfucking candy. That's all it is, bro. It's just candy. God damn.
Take a Kit Kat, put up my booty.
Go for it. Go for it. Whatever makes you happy on Halloween.
Break off a Kit Kat bar. Woo! You're not even going to eat a Kit Kat after the game.
I am going to eat a Kit Kat. I'm going to think about your ass. Nasty ass. God damn.
Oh, man. But no, I just remember. Let's see. Is there a second one? Oh, Tootsie Rolls. Shit, man. I
got burned out.
Really? I don't eat them as much. My mom used to tell me, like, that was, like, my favorite.
Yeah.
And she's like, your little fat ass would be eat all the Tootsie Rolls. She goes, I wake your fat ass up in the morning.
You be sick of the dog.
No. They're all the wrappers are under my pillow. The Tootsie Roll wrappers.
Shit.
That's how I got gum stuck in my hair one time because I was all like, my fat ass was all eating the candy while I'm going to sleep, and I fell asleep and the gum got in my hair.
That's what your ass get. That's what your ass get. I got burnt on Tootsie Rolls because that would be the only thing left. At the bottom of the goddamn bags, that's all that there would be just the goddamn Tootsie. It was the Tootsie Rolls, those little packages of the candy corn, that nasty taffy shit. What was it called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The ones with the orange paper, brown paper.
Yeah, it had a bumblebee on it.
Yeah.
That nasty shit. I don't know why people thought that was good. That was the nastiest ass candy besides candy corn.
I love candy corn. You don't like candy corn?
Fuck no, I got burned all that shit, man.
Well, they fucked you over. They gave you like They gave you the bottom of the bag.
They gave me the bottom. It was beyond ghetto. They saved us the fucking candy that the white folks wouldn't eat. Shit. But that's goddamn.
Well, who are we going to give this to? Give them to the brown people.
He's all the brown folks. No,
they like this shit, right?
They like it, just go ahead, buddy. Just go ahead. Share with your friends. Okay, Dad. They march over there with their happy asses. Here, friend, we're going to give you this. Jump in your bag. I'll whoop your ass.
I'll whoop your ass.
What the fuck? You don't even eat this. What the fuck you think we going to
Well, it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's like food donations. Remember? When food boxes have gotten way better. I ain't gonna lie. Like since Like, we got a food box recently, and there's a lot of good shit in there. And I was
There is.
And I was like, I remember a time, you should remember a time when food boxes were shit.
They were pitiful.
Yeah, like, everything was expired. And they gave you, what's it called? Instead of just, like, regular beans, they gave you, like, white, exotic something beans that nobody, that no one fucking eats, and all the donations were real stale, and they never gave you like SpaghettiOs or raviolis, and you know.
No, they would save that shit for themselves.
Yeah,
assholes.
But getting back on candy, I'm trying to think of other candies too. Like the popcorn balls were always dope.
I love the popcorn balls. We used to make remember the cereal Blueberry Crunch?
Yeah.
We used to make popcorn balls with that shit.
Ooh, that sounds dope.
Oh man, it was. But we ended up not having so many of them because our asses.
I'm a sucker for popcorn, so I
love popcorn, especially when you put food coloring in, make them different colors. We used to make ours orange.
Orange? Yeah.
Orange popcorn balls, and we used to decorate them like pumpkins, and kids would be like, "Oh, look, it may be like 5 months. Look, I still got my popcorn ball."
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Man, no candy goes unturned in my house. But I remember, like, my mom, she was very superstitious about the whole razor blades and apples. And,
oh, I remember that.
Yeah, like fucking poison, poison shit. And...
No, I remember that shit. But there was a few incidences like that in Flagstaff, a few times with the razor blades and apples. I was like, that's fucked up, you guys. But not so much nowadays. That's why I stick with candy. I stick with the fucking candy.
You can notice a candy wrapper's fucked with, you know?
Like, yeah, you can. Because they're puffy. They stay first. They're puffy, then all of a sudden they're not puffy, and then that's when you know. But my stupid ass.
Would you eat a razor blade one?
Hell no. I see a Kit Kat, even though like the bag is like soft.
Oh no, I'm a sucker for. I'll leave the Reese's cup in the car, and it gets a little melted, and I'm like, I feel them. Oh, it's a little melty, and I'm like, I'll look around and be like, you know,
open up that wrapper, and you're fucking licking the wrapper like it's cooch and shit like that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get, you know how small those little things are. You get your tongue perfectly fit in there. You're like, I choked once.
That's how I practice. That's exactly how I practice, especially with Kit Kat.
Motherfucker. I remember one time I did that. And I was like, I was like, fucking face went all red and shit.
Fucking gag reflex.
Gag reflex. And it got stuck on my tongue. And I was like, I was like, good thing fucking.
Oh my god, you were.
It was good though.
I bet your childhood, boy. I got to ask your mom questions one of these days.
Oh my god.
Just to hear the goddamn stories.
She'd be like, this little fat motherfucker right here.
Big head ass boy.
Big head ass boy jumping off things, thinking he was a professional wrestler and shit. And him and his brothers breaking our beds and shit.
I can see both of your big asses jumping on the bed, breaking them.
Oh yeah, we broke a lot of shit, bro. Oh man, but all right. So I hope you enjoyed that Scum interview. That was awesome. Now get ready for this next interview.
Get it.
Blackfoot 505's in the building. Big Daddy didn't even know he's in the building.
I know.
But now he knows he's in the building.
Some bitch.
But before you hear that sweet ass Blackfoot 505, we got a nice Halloween track.
All right, y'all. The audio cut for some reason right then and there. But you are about to listen to. You are about to feel it. It's about to twist your nipples. It's going to make you feel all good inside. You're going to hear the track called Mask On. J-Villain, Bennu, DJ B Done. You can't fucking front. You can't front at all. You got a mask on. So get your fucking mask on, motherfucker. Don't fuck around on this track. Because you're going to listen to it. You're going to love it. And now, right fucking now, I lost fucking train of thought. I don't give a fuck. So you're going to hear it and let it touch you. Let it touch you in all weird ways. Let it touch you and then you're going to mask on. And everybody out there should get their mask on. Why? Because there's a fucking pandemic going on, you stupid sons of bitches. Alright, J-Villain, Bennu, DJ B Done. Get that shit. Listen. Alright?
J-Villain, Bennu, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Time to break it down, now get your mask on. Flex on them hoes like it's NASCAR. Now turn around and drop it real hard. As the bitch is scared about to leave a scar. Now get it with your gang and swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. And swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out.
Step outside as the wind hits my skin. The bloodlust is back again. It's time to make it rain blood with my butcher knife. It's sharp and clean and ready, damn it's looking tight. It's starting to get bloody and it's starting to get mean. I'm laughing and giggling while I'm causing a murder scene. Stabbing just feels so good to me, but only when it's Halloween. Can't take the smile from my face, but I will take it off yours. You ain't gonna hear me when I'm coming through your back door. Speaking and calling, yeah, you know how I roll. Stabbing your ribcage until your chest explodes.
Time to break it down, now get your mask on. Flex on them hoes like it's NASCAR. Now turn around and drop it real hard. As the bitch is scared about to leave a scar. Now get it with your gang and swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. And swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. Stop. Now get a little stupid with it. Been rocking the mask way before this pandemic. Now wait a minute, bitch, cause you know I'm hella scary. But still be busted booze sweeter than that puss on Katy Perry. Flex on the bitches, flex on the hater. Beat that ass up and chew you up like fucking hour later. On the 31st, best believe we're coming through. Beating on your door, bitch, fucking thought you knew. Who the fuck you think this is, bro? We fucking dead, ain't got much to live for. But everything to die for. I'll put a knife to your neck, let the blood hit the dance floor. Now break it down, now get your mask on. Flex on them hoes like it's NASCAR. Now turn around and drop it real hard. As the bitch is scared about to leave a scar. Now get it with your gang and swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. And swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. Get your mask on.
Get bloody.
Get your mask on.
Get bloody.
Time to break it down, now get your mask on. Flex on them hoes like it's NASCAR. Now turn around and drop it real hard. As the bitch is scared about to leave a scar. Now get it with your gang and swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out. And swing it all around. This the way it goes down when the beats turn out.
Haters beware. You're in for a scare.
All right, y'all. You heard his track earlier on the show tonight, Float. Now he's here right now, and this ninja is super fucking dope, super fucking talented. I got a good sneak peek a while ago with the new album that's out right now, Stab, and it gave me fucking nightmares. I want you to introduce yourself, good sir.
What up? What up? This is Blackfoot 505. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. We in here. C Plus Studios. I'm here with KMB. Appreciate you reaching out, homie.
For sure, Ninja, and I'm such a huge fan, and just jumping right into it. What inspired you to do the movie albums? You know, you got Tales of the Hood, and then now you got Stab. Like, what brought this project about?
Really just trying to take it to somewhere completely different. Like thematically, trying to have something that just kind of stands out on its own. Just doing this type of music, we're all fans, especially with it being Halloween, we're all fans of the genre of horrorcore. So it's dope to take some of these movies that I grew up, loving, and then trying to put my own type of flip on them. Like with Tales from the Hood, it was just, the Tales from the Hood movie on top of some old school West Coast death row, wicked shit on top of that. It came out, I liked it. It came out, had a nice, good vibe to it. With the Stab, it's just like from the Scream movie. You know, they had the like the meta inside the movie stab on Scream 2 and Scream 1, and shit, that this one with this one being released, you know, it's out now, but with this one I wanted to take it just to like a slasher, just a straight up slasher, just like Scream and Stab, just a straight up slasher. So the start of the album just, you know, starts off with him calling, and you know, thematically I just wanted to put you into the seat of the killer on the phone doing his thing, you know, doing his awful thing, but you know, in a dope way. And also, you know, with this one, it sounds completely different from Tales from the Hood. And I got a few future little movies I want to go ahead and put out. We'll kind of keep under wraps for now, but yeah, man, thematically, I just love doing this. You know, I love this genre, and it's so freeing to be able to take just an idea like that and just to go run with it. And instead of just putting out like a single song, like to okay, I'm gonna put like 8, 10 tracks out and just do a whole concept album on just this one feeling or this one emotion. And that wrapped around, you know, these movies I grew up loving, it's just, you know, it's dope to me. Like I really have fun with it.
Yeah, well, and we were talking earlier, you know, on the text messages, and we're talking about different genres and how bringing out different styles is always dope. Like, you know, you don't want to be stale, you don't want to be the same flavor of the fucking week, you know, every single time.
Right.
And,
Right.
and going into that, you know, how did you get hooked up with doing the underground hustling mixtapes?
UGH, I started with trying to book a show. First, I started booking a show, and then that led to opportunity to get on Lex the Hex, strictly for my ninjas, which was a dope opportunity to have. That came, you know, set up through UGH, and then finding my music, then me being able to send in a few tracks. They're like, dope, you know, Lex is down to work. So that was a blessing for like Lex to even try to reach out to the underground like that, you know. So that was like the first time I really kind of got a shot with, and that was through underground hustling. And after that, uh, you know, I just got into a good working relationship with Intrinsic Will. Shout out to homie. And you know, we just kept pushing from '69. You know, I got on the track Shaggy Too Dope, Damius, Dynasty, Mexican Thuglo, the homie. Shit went crazy, you know. That was on some, you know, sending a best verse, you know. God willing, I was able to, you know, get that. So I was appreciative of that. Being on the track, Shaggy Too Dope, you know, we grew up listening to, you know. And then the next one after that was a song with JB Madrox. And that was on UG 70, the next one. And being able to do a song with, you know, Jamie Madrox, Shaggy Too Dope, I was able to do it on Intrinsic, you know. The next song after that, I was actually was able to get a song on with Scum too, and same poetry through that. And then also this last one, King ISO, I was on the UGH 71. I worked with UGH, man. It's just been dope, you know, for real. You know, them are, you know, everybody on the team, the homie, McNasty, Intrinsic, you know, Jesse, Stir Crazy, killing it. And, you know, being able to get on beats by these people who are down with M&E, and, you know, just being in a position to feel free to musically make what I want with also a team of people who's just, you know, all dope riders and down for the causes, you know. It's just so dope. So, you know, without this, you know, a lot of these opportunities wouldn't be opening up for me. You know, I was able to get on the track with Buckshot. This is not through UGH, but, you know, just within this past year, you know, getting on the track with Buckshot and Boondocks, Low Key, Shaggy Too Dope, Jamie Madrox, King ISO, Scum, Insane Poetry. Right now in the works, I got a dope song with McNasty, Intrinsic, coming out on the next one. Produced by Larry Love. It's gonna be crazy. It's a mix up of Bananarama's Cruel Summer, and Faith No More's Epic. So it's like a rock mix up of that, and it's just so dope. It's called New Normal. This track's gonna be fucking killer, bro.
And that just blew my wig up. I was like, oh shit, you know. And I've been talking to McNasty, and like you said, these opportunities that come to you, and I'm more on this with the podcasts and stuff, and people I get to know like you and making these connections. You know, did you ever imagine, like, I know you have that hustle, you have that grind, and you drop names, you know, like who you worked with, like the Shaggy Track, the Jamie Madrox and stuff like that. If you could tell, you know, your younger self, like, yo, by the way, in a few years you're gonna work with these cats, what do you think your younger self would say?
Oh man, you're like, full of it. You know, I wouldn't think and believe that in a heartbeat. Not as it's crazy. And also, I left out. I got a track with ABK ROC on UGA 71, and that's a crazy track. You know, so for ABK, you know, like you tell me, shit, when I was in high school, like when Hatchet Warrior came out, bumping that, I remember, you know, being with the homie Ron and him picking that up, and then just us bumping that in the ride, you know, and I'm just young Juggalo down with the family, you know, just trying to borrow CDs you can't afford. Everybody waiting on Hastings on Tuesdays in the morning and on them new releases. 5, 6 cars there, like, you know, so just being a part of that time, and then to be now like, yo, I'm making tracks with, you know, these people is crazy. I still like, I just feel mad grateful and appreciative, and you know, man, it's surreal, you know. I just like to keep moving, keep pushing, but when I stop and think, like, it's like, yeah, man, this is dope, man. I feel like where I should be, and you know, and I'm appreciative of it, and fucking, it's just dope, bro. It's crazy. Would have never thought, you know, be making tracks like this, but fucking here we are.
You mentioned Hastings, and that just that took me back to some great memories waiting in front of the store for a Dark Lotus album or something like that. Or
Right? Yeah,
um,
everybody
or you go down to the
piling
local
in.
flea market, you know?
Yeah, the flea market or the mom and pops who used to have the mixtapes too. And then yeah, shit, waiting on them releases early in the morning. You know, everybody in the town, in the cities there. Just you know that time it was different. You know, it was a lot. It was it's just so dope though to be making, you know, tracks with all these people who I was waiting on them mornings. You know.
And with, you know, with that, your what's your origin? Like, what made you like just jump into music and just be like, you know what, it's balls to the wall, you know? Because I see you every day on you know, hustling every day on all your social media, doing, you know, doing your thing. Like, what's keeping you motivated to be like, all right, this is what, and a little bit of your origin story.
You know, I come from Browning, Montana, live there. Then to Albuquerque, New Mexico, pretty much spent most of my life there. Right now, back in Browning. Um, but yeah, man, it's just always been a thing, you know, since I mean, when I was young, it was just like I'm gonna write. You know, I started off, you know, writing poetry and, you know, having fun with that, and then it was like, okay, by the time, you know, I turn this age, I want to be able to rap. So I made these goals, like, you know, I'm not good now, but I know if I keep writing, you know, this is like fourth grade. You know, if I keep writing, then by the time I'm in high school, I should be dope enough to be able to rap in front of people. And then when that came and I hit that benchmark, like in middle school, I was like, well, now I want to put out an album. And, you know, I want to be good enough to put out an album. So I was putting out albums in high school, you know, just giving it to the homies here and there, you know, just pushing that randomly, like very rarely though. Like I go to like Gathering of Nations with a backpack, just pumping CDs out, just free, you know, just handing them out. Half the people didn't even want to take them, but the half that did was like, dope, I got those out. You know, I see if people listen to them, and you know, I did that, you know, for some time, but I never really took it too seriously. I think when I was younger, it was always like, yeah, this is a goal, but I didn't see it happening without the work being put in. And I just knew, like, I've always just kind of been honest with myself, like, at the time, like, it's just not good enough to be present, but I just knew that if I keep pushing at it and keep working at it, it will be dope. And so I just kept grinding, man. And I've been making music for like the past 10 years. Just, I'm just coming out, this past year, just trying to really push it. But that's not to say that for the past 10 years, I ain't been putting out, 10 to 15 albums per year. If it ain't off top freestyle CDs and then just whole albums. When I first started off, man, I was using the whole 80 minutes, of a CDR, so like, I like, oh God, I don't even know how many albums, bro, like 30, 40, before all this past year, that are just, it's just like, you get better, you put in the work and you get better. And over time, I heard it getting better and better. And I just knew, like, eventually it'll be good enough to present to the public. But then time kept going by, bro. And it's just like, what day am I gonna wait for that's this perfect day where everything's gonna be aligned, where I'm gonna have the money to promote it right, where I'm gonna, be physically able to rock a stage and to do that? Am I gonna be able to, am I gonna have the money to do this and that? And is the mic gonna be good enough? Is it gonna sound good enough? When's it? And that day will never come, man, if you're waiting on that day. Like, if you're waiting on that day when all them ducks are gonna be lined up, everything's perfect, and it's like, okay, now is the point. It's not gonna happen. For me, it was just like, it took years of just like, turmoil, inner turmoil. Like, man, I none of these jobs in my life are working out. And it's like, I have this one thing that I keep having this deep passion about. And it's like, why do I keep running from my happiness and what I feel like I need to be doing? So it's just like, you know, stop feeling like that, man. Stop being a victim. Stop blaming other people. Hold yourself accountable. And it was just like, that's what I did to myself. It's like, let's get it. Fuck it. This perfect day ain't never gonna come. Let's just keep going. There, at this point, there's so much energy, so much time spent into trying to craft of getting better. It's like, what am I gonna do? There ain't no turning back at this point. It's either all in or just waste years. And I went all in this past year. I was like, fuck it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm gonna make the music that I want to make. For years, I spent years, I like all these albums. I'm trying to, like, admittedly, for years I was just trying to rap, and didn't really have a direction. And then I would do these dark albums only as a way to basically get this energy out. Where I felt like, man, if I don't do this dark album, I'm just gonna fucking go nuts, and I'm gonna, like, lose it. So every blue moon, I would do these dark ass albums. And what that eventually turned into is just basically like, I was hiding from that. Like, I'd make these albums and I would think that it's not okay to feel this way, or it's not okay to make these dark albums because I shouldn't be making music like this. And it was like, when I stopped fucking caring and start making the music that is true to me, that's what happened this past year. It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm making the music that I want to make, that feels good to me, that's true to me, and I'm gonna be true to myself and everything I spit, and do what makes me feel good. And that led to just these opportunities, man. It's just like, fucking, as soon as I made that decision, it's like, I booked a show, did my first show with Apathy through UGH, opened up. And once I did that, I caught the bug. It's just like, I'm doing this forever. Like, I can't wait to do that again. I can't wait to put in the hours to get better at doing that. I can't wait to get the money, to get the merchandise, to do that right, to do it properly. Like, I have so much shit that I'm just working towards, and I feel like I'm just honestly getting started. I have all this groundwork laid because I have so many years of just trying to get better at this craft. Now it's like, okay, I'm presenting the music. Now it's just like, okay, what's the marketing aspects of it and shit like that. That's, the little nuances that I'm getting accustomed to now, just being new to the game. But, as far as the music standpoint, man, I just feel passionate about doing what I feel I can be free doing. And, that's like the Tales from the Hood, the Stab. It's just doing whatever the fuck I feel like. And, bro, it's just been feeling good, man. Being true to myself in the music. And it's just been, here we are now. Shit. So dope.
Where did the name come from? Like, what was the inspiration behind your name?
Well, Blackfoot is my tribe. I'm Scoppy Pecunny. Just Blackfeet Reservation, Browning, Montana. Uh, so that's the tribe. It's always been for the people. So, like, first and foremost, before anything else, it's always, from up north to down south. You know what it is. Like, we all doing this for the people, and trying to uplift our communities and do what's best. So, the Blackfoot was actually when I was in Albuquerque rapping in high school. I was, with a bunch of, just different races. And I, being down south, there ain't really Blackfeet Indians, because we're from Montana. So people would just call me Blackfoot because, I'm Blackfeet, and it just like stood out to them, I guess. So I'd be like, oh yeah, Blackfoot. I'd be rapping and shit. People would call me Blackfoot or Browning. So really, that's how it became. Is I was battling in school and, freestyling all the time. And it was just like, okay, it's Blackfoot because of the tribe. And I just kind of stuck. It's like, it is what it is. I am that. It's my people. So it's Blackfoot. 505 is for the city. Duke City, Albuquerque. You come from Albuquerque. Everybody loves Albuquerque. Reps 505. You included. Yeah. So, you know what it is. It's all love down here. So, the 505 on the name is just, for the city. And also, Blackfoot, there was actually a rock band in the 70s. So you search Blackfoot, you're going to hit some rock band that's like gold records and shit. Throw that 505 out there. You got me. Yeah, man, it's just the city and the people. It's all love.
And it's just so crazy with the Native American lifestyle because you talk about the reservation, and I try to explain to people sometimes because being in Flagstaff, Arizona, I explain I'm like reservation life is so different from city life. Like they're like, oh, it can't be that bad. I was like, I'll take you out there. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm on the res right now. I'm back home. And, I mean, it's, poverty's poverty down south, you know what it is. And, more so than anything, it's just a lot of lack of opportunities. That's really the hard part. But at least, like here we have bad winters down south, man. You guys, there's lack of water. There's a lot of just people who don't even have running water and shit. So, I mean, my children are Danae. I have 2 children. And so, yeah, I know, especially down south to up north, there's always those same problems of poverty, systemic poverty. But, it's, at the opposite end of the spectrum, uh, you know, as it's beautiful. It's a beautiful way of living. It's good to be around your people, especially when you have kids to bring them up in that culture where they're still holding on to a lot of those values, but also at the same time you're losing a lot of opportunity, which is right now where I'm at with my children. Trying to, we're probably gonna move more than likely, just because I just there's more opportunity, although you are more connected to your people, your culture, things like that. Um, when you have children, I think you start, you know, better schools and things like that. So, but I love it.
That res life.
Right. Res life.
All right, gonna be cheesy here. Just because you just dropped this album, it's called Stab. What's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie has to be Return of the Living Dead. And I like Return of the Living Dead just because it's a good zombie movie, but it's a good fucking stupid half comedy slapstick movie, which is what I like. Which is like I like Evil Dead 2. I like a little bit of stupid comedy with some horror, you know. Like Tales from the Hood too. It kind of has a lot of hokiness, kind of stupid, funny about it, but also mixed in with some shit that's kind of for real scary. But yeah, man, I'd probably say Return of the Living Dead. If not Return of the Living Dead, I always like Day of the Dead, the old school one, for sure.
How about for Halloween? What does Halloween mean to you? Because growing up, it was so cool to dress up and be somebody else, for a night or whatever, or put on face paint or what does Halloween mean to you?
Shit, it's just always been the dopest time of the year, As a kid, man, I always loved Halloween more than anything else. Now that I'm older, I love just the vibe of it. You feel the energy. I love the energy of it. I love the energy of fall. I love the energy of this whole month. It produces a lot of, like I wasn't even planning honestly on doing either of these albums. They just hit with the energy. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna knock out this Tales from the Hood because, I'm just getting into watching scary shit again. Just starting to feel that, like, it's just 24/7, and then it's like you sparking ideas left and right, and it's like, fuck, this would be dope if I did this, or this would be dope, and then it's like, fuck it, let's just do it. And then the Scream thing is like, same type of thing. A couple weeks ago, I was just watching that, and I was like, shit, what if I take that and flip that on some super hard driven beats? Like sometimes I was like, I didn't even know what the sound was, but I knew the feel. I was like, I want the feel, and I know I want to capture the feel, but I just didn't know what the sound was, what the beats were gonna be, what I was gonna do. But it was like, so that's the dope thing about Halloween is you got that energy just kind of floating around, and if you're lucky enough, you can try to catch on to it.
When you take your kids out trick-or-treating, like what's the candy that you look for that you're going to snatch out their bag for yourself?
I am definitely taking some M&Ms. If they had an Idaho Spud in there, I'd be taking that all day, but we don't live in that world where those exist. So I'm taking, I'm taking that, or I'm taking the Snickers all day. Anything else fruity, I ain't messing with it. It's just, give me the Snickers.
That's got to be on a t-shirt. Give me the Snickers.
Give me the
Blackfoot
Snickers.
505.
Black 505. Copyright.
All right, before we head out, I always like to give our guests opportunity to plug everything, to tell about upcoming things, shows, whatever whatever you want to plug. The floor is yours.
All right. Yeah, shit, man. Stab out, right? High energy, fucking dark ass Halloween story. You want to hear a movie? Tagline. It's a dope album. Go peep that. It's up on Spotify, all streaming and shit right now. In the midst of getting some videos done for that. Coming up after that, Black Friday, I got another album dropping, which is 3 weeks from now. On November's Black Friday. And Black Friday is going to be all the stuff from this past year that I've been dropping on Black Friday. If you peep the social media, I'm putting Black Friday on a lot of just random freestyles and random tracks. Well, all of those that I'm dropping on Fridays are all going to be collectively put together on an album with some more tracks, that are going to be exclusive to it on Black Friday. So that's coming Black Friday. After that, I got this new one I'm working on. I don't have a tentative title, but it's in the movie set series where I'm going to add it to the movie set collection. All I can say is it's rote. It's 100% rote. The title is tentative, but the feel is on some 1980s sci-fi, enter into the mind. This album's going left, right, left, back and forth, and all types of different sounds because it's just like entering into the mind of madness basically, and it's a dope feel, it's a dope concept, and I can't wait to bump that out. That's coming out after Black Friday. Uh, Also, I got a off top freestyles volume 3 coming. I have volume 1 and volume 2 up on all digital, and those are just for real, just off top freestyles. Like I'll just download a bunch of beats, and I have no idea what the sound is or what it sounds like, the tempo, anything like that. I just line them all up. I hit play and record, and boom, I just off top. So if you're into that, I got an album coming to that where I'm just freestyling for real off top. After that, man, I got another something cooking up for Christmas. I don't really want to give too much away, but yeah, I got another little album that's gonna come out then. Yeah, bro, I got like 4 albums right now that are pretty much all in the midst of either being recorded or done. The Stab is out right now. Love this album. So go get that. Every Friday is new shit. Black Fridays, I'm dropping new shit, new freestyles. I got new albums dropping. Hopefully, I want to put out a new album basically every month. It's a new day. It's a new framework of getting out this music, and I'm just trying to mash as hard as I can while I can. So I'm just grateful to do it, and I appreciate you reaching out, homie. Like for real, and appreciate what you do for the underground, the movement. I've been watching. It's so dope seeing you on the rise. And I'm thankful for you having me out here, man. Motherfucking Halloween special, KMB, Blackfoot 505. This shit's dope, homie. Stab is out. So excited, man. Y'all peep this fucking album. It's so dope. Thank you for playing Float.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it slaps. It slaps fucking hard. So we will have all the links in the description below so you can show Blackfoot 505 some love. And this ninja is on the rise. I thank you for coming on. Thank you for the love back. We, like I said, we're always representing the underground hardcore. And before we get out of here, as always with every guest, our tagline is fuck yo couch. So when we set it up, when I say when in doubt, me and you will say fuck yo couch. You ready, my ninja?
All good.
All right, y'all. When in doubt, fuck yo couch.
Fuck yo couch, motherfucker.
Here I am, in the place to be. Mr. K&B, you can't fuck with me. Extra sexy, extraordinary. Palms are hairy, your mama popped my cherry. So back on up, I'm about to get loose. Roast your ass like a goose. Hung as a moose, straight up dropping truth. When I'm in the booth, I'm living proof. A scrub is so fresh, murder is the best. So don't test unless you want X of my voodoo hex. Slice up your neck and collect my check. So don't expect for me to back down. Just give me the crown. I'll burn this town down, bitch. This the underground. With that super flavor sound coming through your speaker. Where is my Fago 2 liter? Juggalo, stand up and fill your cup. And whoop whoop like you don't give a fuck. You may think I'm crazy, a little insane. You ask your lady, she gave me some brains. I came so quick, she took a lick. It was the shit, I have to admit. So next time you kiss, I'm on her lips. Ain't that a bitch? Welcome to the wicked shit.
Woo, this Halloween special, bro. That Blackfoot 505 interview, dope.
We've been on what now? A couple hours now?
I think so.
Damn near shit. This is
damn near
our longest. This
I
is
think
our
we're almost
longest
at
podcast.
I think we're almost at 2 hours. almost a little. Maybe it's even over. Who the fuck cares? It's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Man, I had a lot of fun. And again, just a special treat for everybody. Everybody out there, we wanted to do something so fucking special for you this Halloween. Bring you some dope interviews and bring you just some awesome fucking flavor sauce because we know there's a lot of people not doing much on Halloween right now.
No,
you know,
not at all. And I'm even surprised people out there trick or treating right now.
Shit.
There's a few trick or treaters, but you know.
Yeah, and you know, it was one of those things too where we were like, we wanted to do something so special. We wanted to make this like fucking awesome podcast just for Halloween. But it all comes to an end, you know, because we want to go trick or treating at our own houses.
Oh, excuse me.
I got bags of candy in the fucking house.
I got like 2 bags.
Yeah, right.
I got 2 bags.
Trick or treating with yourself. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. All fucking drunk and just like trick or treat, bitch.
Oh, it don't take much me to get drunk that much.
I know,
nowadays.
man. It's
God
a little bit.
damn, just a shot. And I'm like, hey. I start stripping the shit. Trick or treat.
But we have an exclusive to end the night. An exclusive world premiere. DJ Clay featuring Jason, the Sin God. The song is called Bag Snatchers. You're going to peep it. You're going to love it. You're going to touch yourself to it. You're going to give you all the lovings of Halloween. It's going to get you in that Halloween spirit. I think all
I don't know about touching yourself. See how weird this
But fuck it, Halloween, touch yourself. Just fucking touch yourself for Halloween.
God damn.
But remember, it's all about family, friendship, homies. Hopefully next year we can dress up, you know, and do something even bigger.
That's one thing I'm sad about.
Not dressing up?
Not dressing up.
I was going to dress up, but I have to work Halloween.
Me too.
So.
Me too. I got to work it and you know, just because when you guys hear this, we'll be at work.
Yeah. So I was gonna paint my face for work, but then like I realized the mask.
We can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't because they said because I'll be slinging drinks. So they said no, Philip, you can't because it's a health hazard.
Fuck your health hazard.
And I'm like, okay, but we don't say anything about that health hazard as ugly as your ass is, boy. And you know, of course, my boss wants to fire me right there for saying that. But I'm like, whatever.
Fucking do it.
Go ahead. I get my license in a couple weeks anyway.
License in a couple weeks, and then when we blow up, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them all. Fuck these motherfuckers. Oh, wait, hold on.
Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. But remember, before we go, we said it in the starting of the show. Shutter.com/podcast. Use that special promo code
CPLUS and your ass gets 30 free days on us. So when you create your account, or if you already have a pre-existing account, just go find the promo and enter that code. And what is it again?
C+.
That's right.
CPLUS. You get 30 free days, and
after that you get $5.
Now,
no, it costs $5. I fucked that up, huh?
Yeah. Fuck that up.
I'm thinking about.
I was just thinking about it.
Like,
you just want to get your ass trick or treating.
I do. Shit. It's gonna be cold though. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking cold. So go check it out. Show some love. Like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share the bum down at Walmart. You know, when you use the Shutter code, Halloween, you can watch fucking horror movies all year round. I do. You know what's so funny? It's like everyone's like, oh, horror movie binge. Like when I go to Bookman's looking for a Halloween movie, can't find fucking one because everyone binges them. But I binge that shit all year. So get Shutter. Shutter's dope.
Some good shit. I'm telling you, some good shit.
There's this drag queen show we're watching right now. Oh, it's fucking bomb. Oh my god.
On Shutter?
Yeah. Dragula. Yeah. It's fucking dope. Like we're enjoying the shit out of it right now. So like the creativeness to the costumes, to the cosplays, and you know what? Like I think drag queens are dope. Like I like all the work they put into the craft. Fucking dope. I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm getting hazard. Like,
I was gonna say, damn, you know,
Huffy Puffy motherfucker. Happy Halloween, bitch.
He is, folks. You over here, goddamn chest all puffed out and shit. Like, goddamn. Happy Halloween, boy.
You boy, punk ass bitch. Alright, y'all. Like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Share with everybody. Let them know the social vent is here to fucking stay. every Saturday. Listen to us. We'll catch you next week. Hope you enjoyed this bomb-ass Halloween special, bomb-ass music. We'll have the links and the description below for all the tracks so you can go peep them on your off time. Halloween 2020 in the fucking bag. Happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy Hollow fucking Ween. And also, don't let that full moon irk you. We understand. Feelings are high. Just don't act the fool.
Don't act the fool.
Don't act the fool.
Don't
Shit.
act the motherfucking fool.
She like that.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm KMV the Sexy Ninja.
Big Daddy coming at you.
And when in doubt,
fuck
your couch. And stab your couch. And fuck. I'm just kidding. Let's get out of here.
Damn.
Oh, enjoy the track. Jason the Sin God, DJ Clay. Armed Robbery Entertainment, baby.
Baby.
That's dope. That's dope. Come on, let's go.
Hello everybody, this is our bag. Taking everything from jewelry to artists. Because we don't trick or treat, we don't trick or treat. Pull up with the heat, pull up with the heat. Hello everybody, give it up fast. We just want the paper, we just want the cash. Fill it with the cake, fill it with the cake. Fill it with some brains, fill it with some brains.
Wanna know when Detroit get the dirtiest? It happens in the 10th month on the 30th. I've been working all year, barely earning shit. If anybody about to get paid, then I deserve the shit. Strapped with a blade and it's sharper than a surgeon's is. Caught him walking out the party store with a Bacardi fit. I'm right behind him and I'm sweating from the nervousness. Now he's at the hospital, bleeding out the tourniquet. I'm on the southwest side, finna snatch a bag from a cornball that's been bragging about the shit he has. Lacking up and lose on the live feed for Instagram. Pistol whipped him in the Jason mask, made him shit his pants. I don't give a fuck as a rapper if I make it, cause anything you got, I can up the Glock and take it. Thought he was the shit, now we got a shitty fragrance, cause I left him on the block, shot in his head naked.
Hello everybody, this is our bag. Taking everything from jewelry to artists. Because we don't trick or treat, we don't trick or treat. Pull up with the heat, pull up with the heat. Hello everybody, give it up fast. We just want the paper, we just want the cash. Fill it with the cake, fill it with the cake. Fill it with some brains, fill it with some brains.
Bitch, what's in the sack? 40 to your head. I just want the paper. I just want the snacks. I just want the ooey gooey clusters in my hand. If we split it, me and Jay, that's a couple hundred bands. Yeah, we gonna get a lot of spread around our threads. That's why I got the hazmat suit like Breaking Bad. I just want the almond joy and 100 grand. I just want the money on your neck and on your hand. Bitch, it's Halloween. I want my trick or treat. I want my little pumpkin. I want your pumpkin seeds. How much do you got? I'm taking everything. I put up with my mask and I take your diamond link. We setting cribs on fire. It's tradition in the D. What the fuck is angel light? They don't do that where we be. Pumpkin carving, that be the hobby. Downtown Motown in Morgan County.
Hello everybody, this is our bag. Taking everything from jewelry to artists. Because we don't trick or treat, we don't trick or treat. Pull up with the heat, pull up with the heat. Hello everybody, give it up fast. We just want the paper, we just want the cash. Fill it with the cake, fill it with the cake. Fill it with some brains, fill it with some brains.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Devil's Den in Detroit. When motherfuckers get robbed and shit gets burned to the ground. Welcome to my world.
Hello everybody, this is our bag. Taking everything from jewelry to artists. Because we don't trick or treat, we don't trick or treat. Pull up with the heat, pull up with the heat. Hello everybody, give it up fast. We just want the paper, we just want the cash. Fill it with the cake, fill it with the cake. Fill it with some brains, fill it with some brains.